Good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. We have our Zoom meeting at 11 a.m. First, we'll look at our textbook, the blue side by side. We'll review page 126b. We'll talk about the last two questions, number 3 and number 4 at the bottom. Then we'll talk about the safety signs on 126C. Then we'll look at the help wanted ads in the assessment on 126D and talk about these last two questions, 9 and 10, which were difficult questions. We'll also do some dictation to practice the vocabulary that we've learned. After we review, we'll look at Unit 14 in our textbook, page 127. We'll preview what is in Unit 14. We'll talk about time and months and seasons. In your Google Classroom, there is an attachment to today's post. It's about time, and it's from your picture dictionary. If you want to review time, you can tap on the picture and review. Then we'll continue in the textbook. We'll practice going to with a verb, on page 128. We use going to talk about the future, what we are going to do later today, what we are going to do tomorrow. Okay. So we'll practice this. We'll practice on this page. We'll talk about the people in the pictures. Then we'll do some reading in our smaller reading groups. Okay. We'll review Andres' speeding ticket and just talk about what happened in that story. Then we'll read a new story, Mercel's Trip to School. Okay. There is a link to this story on Google Classroom, and I texted you a link. You can just tap on the link and listen and read the story. Try to do that before today's meeting at 11, if you can. For homework, I'll ask you to work in the white workbook, page 100. This is practice with going to. Today we have something new. I will have office hours from 12 o'clock until 1 o'clock. Okay? I'll do this from now on Monday at 12 and Wednesday at 12. You don't have to come to office hours. Okay? After class at 12, you can just leave the meeting. That's okay. But if you want to stay and work on the homework with me, or practice the reading with me, or do some other review or conversation, you can do that between 12 and 1. If you leave the meeting at 12 and you want to come back to ask some questions about the homework, that's okay too. I'll be on the same Zoom meeting until 1 o'clock today. And I'll start doing that every Monday and Wednesday. Okay, guys. So have a good morning, and I'll see you at 11.